What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Wrestling World Podcast. I'm your host, AJ. Before we get into tonight's video, please hit that like and sub button and hit that notification bell for your latest wrestling news, rumors, content, and spoilers. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm hating the news about this whole ESPN WWE deal. Apparently, it's going to cost us more to be a WWE fan, and I am not happy about it. I don't think a lot of people are happy about it. I also heard the news that Peacock prices have rised. So if you're paying $7 a month for Peacock, you are going to now pay $10 a month. And if you're paying more for the ad-free Peacock, you're going to pay more for that too. So whatever you're paying now, you're going to be paying more. So it's definitely going to suck. And so this news came as a shock to many, as you would think that WWE would add everything to Netflix, would start doing their live events at Netflix. Now, a lot of people are saying that, but honestly, they're not going to make much money off of Netflix. That's why they go to Peacock and all these other streaming platforms, because that's where they're going to make their money. Now, we're not happy about this. I'm not, because to me it's honestly ridiculous to have to watch wrestling on so many different platforms when everything was so simple back in the day, just USA Network and whatever SmackDown was on. Um, we're watching Netflix on Raw. For the pay-per-view live events, we're watching on Peacock. SmackDown is on whatever nowadays. I mean, USA Network, right? It's crazy. It's insane what we're going through to be a WWE fan. Um, and I'm not criticizing WWE. I love the product, but it's just ridiculous right now. And it is only about to get worse, I have a feeling, as I don't know, guys. Honestly, I think WWE's getting greedy. I really do. I think that's the best way to describe it. They want to make money. The product's good. I can't complain. I mean, if the product was bad and WWE is getting greedy, I don't think people will be watching the product. I think people will continue to watch the product if it's good. People will continue to buy into the product if it's good. If you're already paying for Netflix and Peacock, then for price raises suck. I really hope that SmackDown don't go to a streaming platform. I'm serious, but I don't know. It could happen. Um, the fact that they got Raw on one and the live events on another tells me we could see SmackDown or NXT do the same thing at some point. But who knows? Who actually knows? In other news, though, Brock Lesnar did return at SummerSlam. For those that didn't watch SummerSlam, you probably already heard about it. Now, rumors are reporting that, well, should I say coming out, because it's a rumor, that John Cena was behind Brock Lesnar's return. Now, I don't know if this is true, because I've also heard rumors that it's not true, but it does make sense. Now, as for Brock Lesnar, could he stay in WWE, or could this be a one-off? In my opinion, it's probably a one-off with most Brock Lesnar appearances. We'll have Brock Lesnar and John Cena do their little thing, have a match, and then it's over. We won't see Brock Lesnar again for another 6 or 7 months or whatever. Maybe he's gone for good after the Cena match, but I honestly don't know. Um, but yeah, a lot of people are pretty disgusted about that, including people backstage that aren't happy about Brock Lesnar's return, is what I'm hearing. Again, don't know if this is true, don't want to confirm it, but that's just what I'm hearing. Maybe you guys hear something different. I, for one, am not happy about Brock's return. I don't think it's needed. I get that people want to see Cena versus Brock, but honestly, when you have guys like Drew McIntyre, you have guys like The Miz, R-Truth, um, so much new talent, Logan Paul, um, a lot of other guys, Grayson Waller, so many new guys, and so many guys that Cena's also had history with. Do we really need Brock Lesnar? I would much rather see Cena versus The Miz or see, something else rather than Brock versus Cena. Because I really don't think that Brock's going to stick around. So, or honestly, Brock's probably not going to make too many appearances, much like Brock Lesnar usually does. So, don't expect much of a story. And, Cena's only booked for a few more appearances. He's not going to be on every Raw or SmackDown. So, I really don't expect much of a story here. I expect more of a match and less of a story. They'll ride it on. They'll ride along as long as they can, and let this play out and try to tell the best story they can while either one is on TV. We'll see a few appearances from Cena, and we'll see maybe a few appearances from Brock, but we're not going to see much. And so that's why I said I don't want to get too invested in this because it's typical Brock Lesnar. We're going to see him for maybe a few weeks, then he's done. Much like The Rock or anybody else, or even Roman now. Reports are saying Roman has been written off of TV, but then I see that he's advertised for Clash of the Castle, so maybe he's written off of TV for a few weeks. We did see the attack by Seth Rollins' new stable, now named The Vision, as Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Seth Rollins attack Roman, CM Punk, and I believe Jey Uso, right? But or LA Knight maybe or something. If somebody I can't remember. You guys can tell me. But now Roman has been written off of TV. He's filming a movie in Hollywood, and he's out for the foreseeable future. But he's advertised for Clash of the Castle, so maybe he returns to Clash of the Castle. Maybe they advertise a match. I don't know, but I don't know how long Roman's going to be out, and if he does return, I don't know how long he's going to return, if he's just advertised for Clash of the Castle, or if he's advertised for future dates, but who exactly knows? I was actually surprised that Roman was written off of TV, being he just came back, but Roman is a big movie star. Roman has accomplished just about everything there is to accomplish in WWE, so if Roman goes off and makes movies, that's fine. John Cena did the same thing. The Rock did the same thing. When you accomplish a lot like they have the right to do so, I believe. So, while I'm a Roman fan, I like to see Roman. It's cool when his music hits and he gets that big pop. He has the right to do what he wants. He's carried WWE on his back for 4 years straight, even longer than that, even before the Tribal Chiefs thing started. So Roman has that right to leave and come back when he wants. And so that to me is just, yes, it sucks, but whatever. WWE's story could still be told without Roman. Really, if you think about it, the story is between Seth and Punk right now. It's always been between Seth and Punk. Yes, Roman is involved, but right now, with Seth taking the title off of Punk, the story is going to revolve much around those two. And then I see Roman coming back and facing Seth at some point. Also, maybe after this Seth and Punk storyline goes away, but who actually knows? I honestly don't know what they're going to do, but I do enjoy the story being told. Yes, it sucks that Punk lost his title, but hey, Seth Rollins being a good heel that he is, you can't expect nothing less. And so the story continues with Seth and Punk. Like I said, I don't mind because these two have had a great rivalry since Punk's return. And so, it is what it is. This could be like a big story for Punk where Punk loses the title but gains it back in the very end. Like a happy ending hero type thing. So who knows? I think it's going to pay off for Punk in the end, though. And I think the fans will be the winners in all of this. So you can't complain there. and I, for one, am excited to see what they do, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, that has been your wrestling news. What do you think about the ESPN deal? What do you think about the Peacock prices rising? Apparently, ESPN new subscribers are paying like $29 or something for pay-per-view live events. I don't know. It's crazy, right? So, but give me your thoughts in the comments because I know this is a crazy topic and a lot of people aren't happy about it. So let me know in the comments, guys. And really, I mean, please comment below if you're watching this video because there's so many different thoughts about what is going on right now. And a lot of people aren't happy waking up to this news and just hearing a lot of different things. Also, before I tune out, I also want to point out that Austin Theory is not released by WWE, as rumors are suggesting. He has been, he's on WWE's injured list right now. The guy is injured. He's not released, guys. Regardless of what reports are trying to tell you right now, Austin Theory is not released. Could it happen? It's a possibility, but Theory is not released, guys. He's injured. So I just remembered. So because I was gonna bring it up earlier and then I forgot, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm not happy about the Peacock deal. I'm not happy about this ESPN stuff. I honestly wish it would go back to the way it used to be. Just watch wrestling on TV. It was so much simpler back in the day, before all this platform stuff came about. Even the NFL nowadays are doing the same thing, which is crazy. When you watch football, you got to watch football on some platform or whatever they have on now. It's ridiculous. Then the people that have cable don't even get to watch the games or whatever. But I don't know, man. The rules are getting crazy. Wrestling's getting crazy. I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't know. How do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe.